Microphone check, testing 1 2. What the? I don't know how that fell off. My pop filter fell off. Let's see here, microphone check. Alright, probably be a good idea to start up the YouTube studio. Hey Ian, thanks for the lurk. Just double checking a few things first before I start. Is it working? Mic check. Okay. Look at my microphone, it's working. Oof. What the fuck? Another fucking hangnail? There is another fucking hangnail. I think when the hangnail's at an awkward angle. I guess I'll have to do for now. Keep up the mic. Alright. Adventures, if you are watching, we are going to be doing the MSQ for Final Fantasy XIV Into the Mist. Now, mind you, there's probably going to be spoiler-rific for any of you that has not gotten to this point, but I am, and I'm going to push it. After I do the MSQ, probably do the Arcadian raids, and a bunch of the other side quest stuff that I have yet to do. I'm gonna take it real easy on the streams for a bit. Well, real easy on the Final Fantasy XIV content, I mean. So, anyways, let's get to it. Boop. With the winds, Zaktural. Let's also reset my retainers real quick. That'd probably be a good thing. I remember saying it before, but I'll say it again. I could definitely see myself living in Zaktural, not Zaktural, fuck, what's the name of this place? My brain is drawing a blank real quick right now. And Solution 9. There we go. Brain didn't process the name for a minute there. That was all. I need to complete all these side quests at some point. Oh, man. The Alexandrians adopt our techniques so quickly that they no longer need our supervision to treat the enthralled. We're surprised at how many proxy practitioners we've trained now. Angelo, too, has been rather proud of his efforts. We compiled a summary of events and submitted our report to Ojika. As representatives of the students of Baldesion, our thoughts and findings will also be shared with the forum. In less official matters, I am glad to see Krell find a satisfying end to her personal journey, though it appears her appetite for asking questions has only been sharpened. What Otis and Zelenia would think of my becoming the Queen of Alexandria as it is now? Doubtless they would be pleased, yet knowing them, also beset by worry. As their memory lives on inside me, so shall I strive to rule as they advise me still, with a calm heart and a mind open to counsel. It's time we began a thorough investigation into the key and its capabilities. I have a feeling we'll be calling on your help in that endeavor ere all is said and done. On a personal note, On a personal note, I should also like to learn more of the Milala. The lore of the people will be indispensable in furthering my research. Calyx demonstrated knowledge of both primal summoning and concepts. Discovering such techniques through independent study will be nigh on impossible, so we must assume he had a mentor. But how are we going to learn the identity of this benefactor teacher? Hopefully some hints is just be found in the remnants of Preservation's works. I mean, we already kind of like figured it out. Granted, we saw the cutscene, but he knows all about primal summoning. So I mean, it only narrows it down to like possibly 2, maybe 3 groups, but we all know it's one group that is mostly dealt with the winds.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
Oh?
We will depart Tural in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Understandable. I mean, there's a whole new ass country that just suddenly popped up on their maps.
Then we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
Oh man, I really want to see that. I want to see fucking like Garlemald and Ishgard like fully restored. Oh man, that'd be so cool to see.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
I mean, they should be able to put it together that there's an Ascian somewhere in the databanks and the memories.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
Not.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
Oh?
We'll meet again.
Really?
Of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Be safe, Eren. Promise you'll look after yourself. Let me know to see you off. Promise you'll look after yourself.
Words of caution from you, of all people.
Hey, not everyone can take a god to the face.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive.
God damn it, Lavity. For a second there, I was so concerned that Aaronville got fucking got jacked in the middle of a call.
He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
I like the face that my wall is giving. It's like fucking goddamn. It's like goddamn these two. Nod.
That boy. We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
Oh no,
If we're heading the
terrible.
same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
Oh yeah, that's true.
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Oh. That's also a
Knowing you,
problem.
the essentials are already accounted for.
Yeah, true.
Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas, as it happens.
Oh, I really love how those two have grown
Ever
up
aligned
throughout
in
the entire
purpose,
series.
if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
All right.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Nod. Oh man, now that we actually it's like seen the ninth and a few other universes, I wonder what other how the other worlds would look like, because they're all vastly different from one another, or mostly anyway. Fuck, this also reminds me I need to start working on my fucking D&D maps again, because my players are coming back. I need to make sure everything in the fucking D&D game is working, because it keeps fucking crashing and slagging like hell. And why aren't you crafting my relic weapons? Hmm? I told that Shell's the new leader of Oblivion. There's none better suited to carry on Kakyo's and Geode's legacy. You guys ever are Alphinaud? I do hope he has thought this through, particularly where his sister's wrath is concerned. She may know full well that no amount of complaint will dissuade him, but that doesn't mean she won't still give him an earful. It comes me to know that some of you will be staying. I would feel rather bereft should you all go at once. Fair enough. It feels like an age since we last met here. Oh, but fucking, yeah, between patches. What news, Zach? I can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. Wah 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 wah. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there, I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. While I'm curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle is in place, the majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer is finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. I tried to puff our Tuliolal forthwith, but obviously strength has its limits. Without further delay then. Nod. Dawntrail. I wonder if we're ever gonna see like Macedonia and see it connect to like another world. You know, the land where the dragons are. I mean, it was hinted at by another dude. It only makes sense to be able to see it at some point. Unless that's some of the side content I have yet to get to, and I haven't been paying attention. Oh, there's still like a shit ton of side quests for me to do. I still need to do Moon. I still need to do fucking Manderville. I need to do crafting. I need to fish my relic, which I'm almost done. Just high level and alliance raids left. Raha seems preoccupied with a matter of great import. Perhaps he is contemplating a prayer to Emilia for their safe passage. I mean, you can certainly try. Yeah. What sort of taco should I get on the way back, do you think? There was 2 tantalizing to ignore. Ah, fair enough. Despite her protestations, I doubt Ozzy will keep us waiting long. We should add some of the sea breeze inside the dome. We could perhaps simulate it, but there's no substitute for the real thing. Yeah, true. I mean, though, wouldn't that kind of like rust half their stuff? Because there's moisture in that air. Something to think about. Tuliolal is a delight to look upon. The hang pattern cloth where we would use neon, but the sea feels no less bright. Guan and Gulja weren't able to make it, but both send their regards. I wish you all had not made such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Afan and Alice were considerate enough to inform me of their plans to advance by Link Pearl. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. Look at you, Lamati. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. It'd be pleasant to have some company on the journey back.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I just want Boop on the nose. Give her a little tiny boop on the nose. She's adorable.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts
that's
on
a
our
hell of a shot.
policies. and Gululja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
More background pictures. More wallpapers, I mean.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Hell of a
Not
journey.
of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me.
You don't have to get all mushy on us. This is what we do.
For the entire nation of Tuliyola. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Hey, another one to the Alliance.
Allow me to echo that sentiment.
Hey, double for the Alliance.
Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
That's such a kind smile.
I'll
Nod.
look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
I mean, it's what I do. Oh my god, will you two just fucking get married already? Fuck.
Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude.
No.
Without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say
Oh,
goodbye.
that's heartwarming. That's beautiful.
Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen.
Nod.
Shall we?
Booty. Is it booty or booby?
Rest
I
assured,
forget.
upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
Oh fuck, Tarlos must be Nod.
I expect
So
the
must be
sight
fucking
of you two will be a
crazy
balm
concern.
for her worry-laden heart.
I completely forgot about that. Oh fuck.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Nod. Yeah, missed the shot. Oh well. You know, I also ship Sphene and Lamenti together as well. Though I would say Aaronville is the higher one at the for me because of how like close they are.
Take care!
I take a lot of screenshots, okay?
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulihiola. I'll give you the grand tour.
Give it the grand tour right now.
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
I mean, for now. Who knows what other adventures we will have.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Nod.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
What?
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time.
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
That's precious.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
God, there's so many great shots of the sea area. Into the mist. Can I show a screenshot of that? I'm a fucking idiot. Remaining these partings, we have few enough opportunities to probably say farewells. Just pleasant to take the time. Oh, I just remembered something. I'll be right back. I need to check something. Okay, I'm back. I'm back now. For our many meetings and partings, we have few opportunities to probably take a farewell, so it's pleasant to take the time for it. I'm glad I got the chance to see him off. Kakira would be glad too. Though I delight in companionship, solo journeys too have their appeal, and travel by sea is relaxing. With Alate and Alphinaud spreading word of Alexandria, we shall soon have the chance to establish relations with other nations. Let's make ready to treat with their leaders. Good idea for Spain to have like be getting ready for like future stuff, politics shit. Though I've only traveled like on a boat like I want to say 2, maybe 3 times. It wasn't for super long. It was just for a little trip like across a river. I think the longest one was like from like Washington to Canada when I was a little kid. But it was like only for a couple hours even then. And it's our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. Discuss with me. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers here if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Yeah, get some tacos and make a nod. Big fat tacos, so big fat tacos, so big fat tacos, so big.
'Tis truly a beautiful place to roll.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
You'll see them soon.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did.
You've lived there long enough, Kral. You're part of that horizon.
Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
Nod.
The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
Oh?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
Why did Grahatia sound different there for a second? It just sounded like his voice was much deeper than I remember. I don't know. Is it just me, or should be the same voice actor still?
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
No.
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Oh, so that's where Into the Mist comes in.
This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
Such
the calamity
devastation.
of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, it was Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Oh?
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared.
So does this mean that the Ninth is actually... Although it serves... Wait. Just because it takes a calamity doesn't mean the world is destroyed. It just has an overabundance of aether of that type and just really fucks up the world and also fucks up our world. Because we've had several calamities of different kinds, all because a calamity occurred in another world. I'm theorizing shit here. I'm probably just thinking out loud, and my memory could be horribly wrong. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud.
If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Oh.
Living
That'd be
memory
interesting.
was not transported here despite being a top Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it
That
does,
sounds so
someone
much
has to
different
be
here. What?
maintaining it.
It's just...
The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Is it? Nod.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
Nod.
If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
Oh, we gotta rock and roll. Let's rock. Let's go. Oh, I'm missing for 2 worlds. I'd just say obliterate by some lightning piece. Anything for you, just say. Oh, I'd hate to see obliterate by some lightning piece.
As would I. Let us make every effort to ensure none of us suffer such a dreadful fate.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Between the Asians, the Key, and the Malala, there is much to be learned. Surely we can turn up a clue to one mystery or another. Outside of Alexandria, our knowledge of the Ninth is limited to the storm surge and passing mentions of Lindblom. That being the case, a foray across the Mist continent would be an invaluable opportunity for discovery. Once conditions deteriorate past a certain point, an environment becomes anathema to life. Yet man is a resilient creature. If there's a way to survive, then he will surely find it. Mechanical soldiers won't hesitate to answer their queen. Let us hope they have useful information. Now that's settled, I'd best be off. I still have to check out the decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let the rest of us make a foot ready for a potential foray and meet at Leonard Nemo. Nod. I'm so glad we restored this place because it was super fucking depressing to be here. Oh, there's 3 more quests here. I should check those out. Though my mind knows better, I feel uncomfortable around these mechanical soldiers. Spheno has found us a suitable source of information, sparing you that duty for once. The atmosphere is certainly less grim than when I last visited. Welcome to Living Mary, allied to Her Majesty. How may I help you? This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Mary is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. As both lift and ladle base to transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Mary was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and ladles were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but it does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of emergency, how would one evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to operate it? Or appropriate it? An airship! Nod. Yes, please, as soon as possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Oh fuck, I wanted to talk about fuck. Safety test has been concluded successfully, setting the gate of Ferrante as the initial destination. Vessel is en route. Fuck, I forgot to tell everyone. Oh well. Even when it's raining here, it's still beautiful. Huh. So that's your airship. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for a living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. Whee! On an instance too. Oh, there's a drastic difference. Huh? Oh, the protection charm, right. The ward outside gave me his react. I mean, there's a shit ton of Levin energy around, and you guys don't have the protection. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. Oh, that's like... Shit, this is like fucking... It's like a land where living reigns. It's like 50 lightning strikes a minute. That's fucking crazy. Probably more. Just one area, it's like 50 lightning strikes. Probably 100. There's a new area that I can teleport to? Alright, let's check the weather. We're going to see 11. Thunder. The warden scale is truly a godsend for those of us without the blessing of light. Remind me to send my profuse thanks to Vitra and the Hannish alchemist once more. That crater was once Alexandria. Ah, fuck. The state of this reflection's aether is more dire than we anticipated. I should be surprised if the Asians had no hand in the war that brought this. If the Asians were involved in a war at some point, that would be a miracle. A sobering sight to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountains, despite the honest landscape, the persistent echoes of thunder crowd is determined to press on. There are no structures nor any sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the creator made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find the settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Treno, should it survive. As the city-state built it on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Radatan. Ah yes, Alphinaud also spoke of Radatan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Milala homeland, correct? Odd. Funnily enough, it was also Treno where the Milala first found a home in our world. Oh, coincidence. Well, not a coincidence, probably a habit that they just kind of picked up. Yes, and though the Milala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I like to think of it that some remain there to this day. Click to PX0093. Is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the road to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There's a near 100% probability that this ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh, well, thank you for checking. I mean, probably best. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains. There should be roads that Sparrow's having to climb. The cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. Dot 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 dot. Eager though I am to seek new discoveries, this prospect of walking in a circle for days on end does not appeal. We're fortunate to ask Fiend. Of late, I've spent much of my time hunched over reports. A brisk trek across the wasteland shall make for a refreshing change of pace. A place where people first arrive, and I shall soon see it in person. This tunnel appears intact. But we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you, stay alert for beasts as well. When the barren sounds, they're surely ravenous. Ooh, dungeon! Oh, what's Fiend? I speak so confidently of Milano's connection to Treno because of my tutor. Tough fight. Hail from the city. Oh, another reason to hope he has survived. I'm anxious and hopeful in equal measure to the strange feeling. There should be little reason for anyone to have passed this way since Alexander's displacement. Let us pray loose rocks are the worst we must contend with. Whatever lies ahead shall give us more insight into the state of the ninth. Is this the new dungeon that needs to be unlocked? There's the last new dungeon that I have.
I won't let you down. I too can fight.
I stand ever ready.
I too can fight. Victory will be ours.
Let's go with the ladies. Ooh. What's the song reminiscent of? I can't remember. Oh, this is the fucking making me think of like the mines in Final Fantasy VII. This is not information, but this. It's also locally maintained to some degree. That's right, there's lights on here too. I mean, granted, it doesn't look like the surface is safe, but it looks like underground might be. I don't like that. I do not like that. I do not like that. I do not like how they look. Best way crawler. Ooh. That looks neat. Doesn't appear to be used, and yet. I mean, if there can be monsters here, that means there's enough here. There must be some way to support life on this planet, on this world. Even if they are just monsters. What is that thing? It's got wheels, so it spins. Is this a tunnel machine? That's a tunnel machine. It's a. It has rails and stuff. Okay, that reminds me, I remember reading like fucking or watching that some sort of cat post perhaps. No ways through. Well, that reminds me of like I remember seeing like a small, what's it? YouTube documentary saying that tunnel machines for like train tunnels are like just some fucking left abandoned underground after removing only the core bits. It's like cheaper and less costly to remove it. Petrified would have sucked. Why am I doing it?
No holding back.
Wish we knew again. Oh. Oh, baby. That barrier is cracked and fucked. I see trying to take turn. Something is amiss with that barrier. Yeah, no shit, it is. Fuck the hell. Cowbug guys. might be a little bit sleepy. I woke up pretty early today. Hoping to get some cleaning and stuff in, but lots of other stuff came up. The fuck is it? Is that a fucking pterodactyl? Oh, it's a fucking unicorn or Amdusius. I'm not sure if that's a reference to another monster from the Final Fantasy games or something. But I do not know any monster called Amdusius. It's a good area first, then yeah. Oh. Oh. I'm a fucking idiot. That's convinced lightning agent. Yeah, no shit. Okay, I see. Oh, that was going in the spark direction. I'm a fucking dummy. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna whoopsie. Flying direct, interesting. Easy peasy. Now for the rest of the city. We arrived in time. I would imagine so, that it's not just ruins. There are lights on, and look at that little tiny lava camp made on the side. That is Lalafell size, I think. I want to say yes, that's Lalafell size. Oh! There's actually citizens! Just be perfect. That's fast. Well, I mean, thanks. That's so fast. I was expecting there to actually be people here. Or, I mean, I did, but not out in the open like this. I figured they'd like come after the dungeon. At least that's how it usually goes in story.
Brace yourself!
Potrino! Okay, they don't have a health bar, so they'll be fine for a little bit. This would Jabberwock. Got you. Oh damn, you went abracadaboom on them. Thunderous heavens. Damn, tiny Lalafells everywhere. I mean, tiny Milalas everywhere. Where does it hurt? Exit out. Above all else, remain calm. Above, some have been wounded. They're attacking the little people. Little tiny Longfellow houses everywhere. Little tiny tents, little tiny cat houses. Everything's so adorable.
Brace yourself!
Who's the boss? Ixion? Oh, not Ixion, it's a Vulture? Survivor Storm's Thundergust Griffin. That's a different Griffin variant. Okay. I've actually never seen a Vulture Griffin. This is the first for me. The people behind this play for shelter are in grave danger. If we have to fight, it's the best place to do it. But yeah. We got even more tiny lava houses in the distance. Tiny lava houses everywhere. Let me in the houses, damn it. Oh. Oh, I thought I had a bigger arena. Okay. Oh! I almost fucked that up. I fucked that up. Also got the fucking Fallout 4 bug again. Getting back into base building. Oh shit. Oh man, that would fuck someone up getting hit by all that. Huh? I don't like that. I don't like that. Damn, that hurt. Shit. Ooh.
This should do it! This is going to leave a mark!
Hey, there we go. First try. Oh, it sounds like the retro 8-bit ones. Or as far as various no more screams, said Richard, that's a good sign. You're not safe and then I'll see. Oh, the injured. Alright, people to help them. Oh yeah, look at all these tiny Lalafell housing. Everything built for Lalafells. Just, why aren't they going inside the bigger buildings? Or they probably are in the bigger buildings, and the smaller houses are just like because they ran out of space inside them. Which I guess is kind of hard to imagine in my head because they're so small. But then again, just because they're small doesn't mean they don't need like a lot of living space. Do these guys say anything here in the back? Do you say anything? Like really, they took that usually not. That's a relief. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Huh. I guess the others just disappear. Da, 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 da. Okay.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone. And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up
Are you
ahead
still
of
on?
us.
Yes, I am on.
You'll know
Wait,
what to
shit!
do.
Shit! This is spoilers! It's all spoilers! Look away! Look away! Ah! Fuck! No! Spoilers! This is the latest patch! Look away, turtles! Look away, Voldir! I know, I just don't want any of the sprouts to get spoiled, you know. Don't forget music. If only my brain worked like that.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
I imagine so.
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
I have been tired. As always, with adulting. I actually might do another... This might be a stream heavy week. For me. Tomorrow I might actually do Spider-Man or some side quests on Final Fantasy 14. One or the other. And maybe Thursday some Great Ace Attorney. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to get through. Oh shit, a Lalafell who doesn't sound like a literal child. There's a few of them that don't. If you actually have the Japanese voices on, some of the Lalafells will have the deepest voice of all time. Like the Japanese voice is like It's like, think Kiryu Kazuma from fucking Yakuza with that voice on a tiny Lalafell. God, I feel that. I've been working fucking constantly on molds since I got home from Mari's place. Molds needed made, dice needed sanding, and I had to build a new shelf of alcohol ink since the old ones was collapsing. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, if you have the Japanese voice on, they'll sound like that. And hey, when you sand those down, just make sure they're balanced, because you don't want the dice to be off weight.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
I'm so to turn Japanese voice lines down. You can if you want to. For me, I just keep on English ones because it just makes going through the cutscenes much easier for me. When they begin voice acting.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale.
Oh shit, wrong button.
And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
You mean not centuries? Lalafels! Oh, trust me, I've got this. I've got custom sander with the glass plate. Plus on my desk already broke. Oh, that's good. Holy shit, an old Lalafell! I wasn't expecting an old Lalafell. Oh god, the children. Everyone has the same reaction.
I am Miaili, the mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And
shit, I think this is the first old Lalafell in the entire game that I've seen.
Monster problem just now.
Actually, the one that actually shows age and not just have like a mustache or hair on. It's so jarring to hear them aged. Oh fuck, that reminds me. Another streamer I know that's playing through Final Fantasy XIV plays a Lalafell character. And they have like... reference, like... Depending on like how many Lalafells...
your name, miss?
Fuck. 1 second.
Oh, I have an inkling I know it already.
Okay, so... The streamer I'm talking about is Didn't Notice You. She's not a VTuber, but she live streams Final Fantasy games, and she is going her way through Final Fantasy XIV. Currently, in the middle of Endwalker. Last I checked, yeah, Endwalker. And thing is, there's like jokes with her community that depending on how many Lalafells are in a party, it's like there's like different names. I forget all the variations, but I remember like it was like 3 Lalafells and one of the other races. It's called like a chaperone, because like someone's watching over the kids, or if it's like a 8-person party and it's all Lalafells, it's called a field trip. It's fucking adorable and hilarious. If you do manage to catch up with her, she does like having people join in. We have 2 Lalafells and 2 different as a nuclear family. That would make sense.
But of course, I am Sphene of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day.
That's complicated to explain right now.
And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. You must forgive me if this takes some getting used to.
I can't say much when I first started playing a few months back. I generally couldn't tell if a lot of fellows were, well, a lot of fellows are like, elder children. No, that's understandable. So now it's a running gag that my man Valkyr is just towards Lalafels. Oh, how dare you. If anything, even in my D&D campaign, because Lalafels are, because I'm using the Final Fantasy XIV homebrew in there, every other race does also have trouble, like, telling if Lalafels are adults or not, except for other Lalafels. Pretty much the only way to determine is like how much they're swearing. He's the tallest man in any room. He could punt them like footballs. Of course he thinks they're children. They barely come up to my knees.
It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
Lalafell cussing 4 times per sentence by 12-year-old equivalent. Alpha, how do you fucking know you're so bitch? Oh shit, this is deep. Now I feel bad for Joker. Oh yeah, there's a whole thing I won't get into here for the story. Like I said, spoilers, you've been warned.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
Nod.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
Yeah, shit happened.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Go play now. Go play now. Catch up on the story. There is so much lore for you to experience.
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
She's still
suspect,
kind of recovering.
however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, a tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection?
Okay, I'm working in the studio hoping to finish the sketch okay. I was going, good luck with that. Nod.
With your permission then. But before we go... Allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryo, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
Yeah, it won't happen when you see my history art while watching history. It happens. But you know, when that art bug hits, it hits.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Also, stole my beloved cat lady. Yeah, she gets a new outfit. Sorry for spoilers. It hurts. I'm sorry. I don't want to spoil anyone. The gorgeous lady who inspired Amara's character. Ironically, Amara was originally made and played in D&D, then put in FF14. I mean, hey, it works. Also, a smaller detail that you'll probably like if you paid attention. Look over there. Tiny Lalafell houses. Tiny Lalafell houses for little Lalafells. It's all Lalafell size. I would have found out anyways. It's the shop. Why wouldn't bought it? Fair enough. Instant 6? Fucking what? Instance area trail number 6? Holy shit! There's a lot of instances for this. Why is there so many? Town halls are pretty impressive, isn't it? But you didn't guess that the mayor actually lives there. These days, Miali also has us using it as an emergency shelter. But there's books say it was originally an auction house. I reckon that's why it's so fancy. Yeah, they're just barely above my knees, like at my thighs. Jesus. Hundreds heavens, I needed that. Oop, I feel positively reborn. Still disgusting though. Time to explore. I feel right as rain. But let's get to work. This will time most lawful and squarely in Volkir's upper shin. Simply because he's at the max height for aura. I like to put myself in games, so like most characters I make, if that gives me like an option to make them, will just be me, or like as close as I can get with the character creations, like, you know, tan skin, short dark hair, named Zach. So even like I'll try to keep IRL heights somewhat close. So, is it over? You fucking coward! Get out of there! Fight's over. The real work's just begun. You coward! Get back out! I wish I had that confidence. Maybe characters like myself go, ew, never mind. Well, that's aggressive wish fulfillment. I just wish I had the freedom I had in games. You know, I could actually I could actually get money and save and help people around, help actually improve everyone's lives. You know, be a good person. Did you hear that? We have visitors. Visitors? How many years has it been? Gee, I wonder who the visitors are. Is it the guy that's a giant compared to you people? Alright. What's how to describe it? Osao. Oh, muscles grow. Oh, rebel bugger off. Oh, I don't know you. Hello. Please don't be offended, but this part of the street is off limits. Not only to you, of course. It's just that there's a lot of damage, and it's dangerous for anyone to pass at the moment. In general, you should probably stay away from any of the streets that are in need of repair. Just a suggestion, but please do. I just casually step over. Alright, time to lurk, otherwise I'll lose myself in chat again. Alright, feel free to lurk. I'm just exploring the city, or what little I can of the city. 20 Lalafell houses! This is so small! I have to crouch and squat to get inside if I have to go in. Ooh. Dodo birds. There's always in fantasy where dodo birds are always eaten. It makes me wonder, how do they taste? Well, you're looking fluffy again today. I imagine it's similar to turkeys. Oh. You're a good boy, right? You won't bite, right? Aw. It's adorable. Anything in the outsides? The tiny gardens. Probably feeds a good amount of people with that tiny garden. Welcome, newcomer. There's our little patch of pasture right here. We raise birds mostly. They give us a good supply of eggs and meat, but more importantly, their feathers make the softest pillows. Well, that's good. An animal with multi-purpose. But since I missed the gym today, I need to double up my workout routine tomorrow. Or at least double the amount of time I spent on the treadmill. Tiny Lalafell doors. Oh no! I can handle it. Sure I can. Tiny Lalafell hanging. You don't sound very sure. Hang on for dear life, little Lalafell. You can do it. Lol. While you're passing through, you should chuck a coin in that fountain over there. It's supposed to be good luck. Trans a few coin-based superstitions. Because the territory of being a trading port, I guess. Because I think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if the fountain thing was started by merchants hoping for good luck with their sales. That sounds about right. Trino, I'll always protect you. I'll protect you. Wait, oh, that's a fucking adorable. That is adorable. Oh, look at them. Look at the tiny lancer Lalafels. They're gonna leap into the sky and stab people. God, that's fucking adorable. Oh, where are you running off to? Oh, you're running from house to house. Not been here yet. me. Are you enjoying the flowers? What we plant doesn't always bloom, but I think lifting everyone's spirits is more than worth the effort to find the seeds that do. Nevertheless, I'm relieved these weren't trampled by beasts. It took ages to get to look this healthy. That's one, but where are the other 12? Other 12 what? Coins? These ones are coming along beautifully. We'll need this cleared away first. Leave it to me. Hi-ho, hi-ho, 'cause off to work we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. You're so tiny. None of the locals we passed appeared terribly distressed. As fiends surmise, incursions must be a common occurrence. But that must be Lemul. Heavens, I can smell the herbal aroma from here. Why, this is our new friends. Thanks for making short work of our foes. Yeah, see what they did there. If you got to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for a good reason. Wah 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 wah. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. For anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it the teensiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you right. Just tip it down your throat. So, an energy drink, basically. Is it custom meant to raise the townsfolk's spirits after a trying event? Does it serve some ritual function? He seems awfully keen on our partaking. So you can serve a simple beverage. Surely. You're gonna fuck it out. It won't hurt, you have my word, but since it's your first cup, maybe don't stray too far before you drink it. Oh, and don't turn your back. For best results, you understand. Concern.
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
God, the voice does not fit with what I expect from a Lalafell. Refreshing. Shower. Delicious. How do I feel about sour things? I mean, I don't super like sour things that much. Well, depend on the kind of sour. Refreshing.
That means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
It's not a concept, you know. It's he's upping his game. No, I have my voice is terrible for that, for voice acting. I mean, the most I could do is probably like an evil laugh and like probably lower or higher my tone just a bit, but my voice is not good for voice acting. I don't think so. I am. %70 sure it's not good. Personally, I don't like my voice.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
Okay, Grandpa. Makes it 60%. I like your voice. Flattering, but I am still uncertain of it myself.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
Damn it, you two. Fucking drink it. Kryl, fucking drink it.
That's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
It works.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
That's called fucking Red Bull, baby. It gives you wings.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Ah.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, welcome to Treno.
Nod. As the dude just made a lot of filling Coca-Cola from the 50s. That shit's lemon juice with ice and hard drugs. When they actually put cocaine in them. I remember that before. Granted, I never actually had it, but I remember they actually put a few of the older recipes there was actually cocaine in it. I see how drinking that would be unifying, and it is impressive that they have maintained the tradition here, so far from the Malala's native lands. Given its ability to counteract lightning's influence on the body, that remedy could be of use to the people of Alexandria as well. I am certain Lumul would be more than happy to offer it to them. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lumul. That was me announcing our victory earlier, and since Grandmother sent you to help with the repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kind of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I could always go for tenacity. I'm a tank. When I enter the mist regulatory procedure, then. Around the city. Carrying medium-sized objects, insert Wee's reaction here. Alright, I got you. There you go. There's the Wee's reaction. Yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you may have had more important things in mind, and you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. I kind of forgot you had that, to be honest. It's one of the first emotes I drew when I finally got affiliated. Which reminds me, I need to work on others. I have a few in mind. So I need to quit. It'll take me a couple minutes to draw those. When I have time, you know. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Sure, let's go with that. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It's not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that must come as something of a shock, but this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, people will already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear though, even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few rounds for fessing folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lumul. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this batch. I'll deliver some to Town Hall so you can attend to your areas you haven't seen yet. Joke's on you, I already explored. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like Miali, Lumul seemed taken aback by a mention of Alexandria. Perhaps they had friends or loved ones who disappeared along with it. I would imagine so. We split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Could you each take a portion? Of course, I haven't had my fill of conversation yet. I'm sure that I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. Rest assured I can probably handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful. Let me divide this up. New shelf is done and organized. I didn't realize how much room I would have for new inks. I realized, I need to finish cleaning up my room too. I am 40% done with thoroughly organizing and throwing away trash. Of not trash, like stuff I don't need anymore. Or broken. Because I think because I built my computer like 1, 2, 3 times. And the thing is, there's like a bunch of like spare parts plus old cords from previous phones. Plus I need to put the slider things underneath my bed so I can move it to vacuum underneath there. You know, just trying to be more thorough. But I still also need to order a new vacuum head since the piece I have broke. It's gonna take some time. Not gonna lie, I need to do a studio clear out soon. I have like 15 hobbies worth of shit. More or less. I have let's see here, 1, 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 consoles, 1 PC, drawing tablet, 6 Yu-Gi-Oh card tin boxes, Magic Gathering, Pokemon, my manga, drawing references, cookbooks. I have a lot of shit. I just kind of like gathered up over the years. Zach, why don't you take make rounds to the southern part of the city? Ra and I shall tend to the north. Alright, let's go acquire some insights. I'll go see what they're going to be talking about. There's just really a number of hobbies. It's the amount of supplies from hobbies I no longer do. Yeah, I need to get rid of some stuff too. I used to paint, but the paint is now like dried out. It was acrylic paint, and my niece has got into it, and it's dried out and useless now. So the taste is challenging when one is accustomed to it. Wait, what? So the taste is even more. Oh, okay. I got an entire shelf made for garage organization. The top shelf is from bottom to top filled with yarn, skeins, and cake from what I used to make yarn tails. Ooh. That reminds me, I need to try to learn some minor sewing skills. I just like to patch up like small holes. The crusty acrylic, something to be safe, especially if it's decent quality in tubes. The street Walmart acrylic is just trash. It's a cheap one. So I'm not expecting anything great for it. Last and knowing how to sew. But I think it's just I don't have like room for a proper like sewing machine or like hand sewers and stuff. So I was like thinking like needle and thread by the old-fashioned way. I'm pretty sure with how big my fucking hands are, I'm gonna fuck that up. Yeah, no, their binder isn't great. Just toss them. Yeah. So what they say is remarkably self-sufficient. And that's all you two talk about? Fuck. There's a few things I'm saving, like, you know, spare paper, old sketches, good pens, good pencils, ones that are like still in working condition. There's one of those visitors Lamul mentioned. Odd place to be visiting though. Wait, what's the alt text on that? Sleepless Rhapsody, a grounding herbal remedy for. Alright. A grounding herbal remedy formulated to ameliorate the effects of lightning exposure. Guaranteed to free weary townsfolk from their torpor. Drink this Red Bull. Oh, hand stitching. That's how I do all my mending work. If I'm making new garments or items, like dice bags, then I use a machine. But I prefer a hand stitch for mending and embroidery. I'm just like usually to like repair small tears and stuff on like, you know, pants or masks. But then again, the tears are kind of big because of how big the clothing is and my size. Yeah, I get that. I hold on to art, mostly in some special collections like webkins I've collected for 20 years, but other than that, gone. And yeah, I still have my manga collection from back in high school. One of my neck was snapped all of a sudden on screen. It's because I was looking at my manga shelf. Who knows? Maybe when I'm actually finally done cleaning my place, I'll actually take a picture of my workstation. Well, I can send some videos I have saved for clothing. And hey, if you want to, share it in the Discord. You came to deliver the remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and chopped a good dose of discharge energy for my troubles. It brought on the Levin sickness something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier. We don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Makes sense. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning aether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keep you from getting zapped. The beasts you felled will be put to good use. Thanks again. It's actually pretty neat. Our histories say that when the large creatures broke through the barrier, our bravest fighters would launch themselves onto their backs with a trebuchet. We have you to thank for not needing to revive that tradition today. Oh god. I just imagine fucking lava fells being launched or thrown by everyone else onto enemies. God fucking damn it. Reflective fighter. You're the mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. Drink this Red Bull. And you've brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts break through at once. Practice keeps one's skills sharp though, so in a way I'm glad for it. I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Now I must return to my true nemesis, circles. They're so hard to draw without making them all wobbly. I felt that. the huge beast pissed off cows because they're just fucking small. I imagine it's just me just grappling one and just throwing it against the wall. Like circles. There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? Energy. Lightning. Real lightning. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority. But the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of sleepless rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small parts in preparing it too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. With as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we will find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. The flowers around the city also sprout from seeds that creatures carried in, so truth be told, I find it difficult to begrudge them their trespass. And yeah, my fighting style from like fucking my Taekwondo days is mostly a grappler style. Because I would like grab a limb and then just either A, go for the limb, or B, throw you around while holding onto that limb into other stuff. Because that's how big I was. Like I said, like at 11 years old, I was transferred to the adult class because of how big I was. Finish your supply of remedy as well, have you? I expect the scents will linger on our clothing for days. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lemul's. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned? Oh,
fascinating. No. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth.
Because then there's me. In the teen class with anime, even when I was supposed to age up because I was still a whole 5 flat at 16. It happens. I mean, if anything, when I transferred to the adult class, that was one of the first times I got kicked in the stomach and got sent flying across the room. But again, that was because I got kicked in the stomach by an adult, and I was 11. Not fun.
Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them.
Oh, that's
Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, a city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Nod. Oh, Lumul, you okay, dude?
Is aught the matter, Lumul?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, the little baby lost his thing.
Oh, is it this by chance?
Hey.
While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Oh god. The tiny Lalafell hops.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
Oh, it makes sense.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
It broke. They're all just staring at him silently. Oh, fuck yes.
No, she's going to kill me!
Oh god, the panic run. Oh no. Oh no.
Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electro engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
You little bastard, you're trying to throw us under the bus? Oh, fuck you.
I take it she also built that device.
They dropped my foot.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so.
Actually, that reminds me, the old PC that I first built, that's now the family PC. I'm surprised it's still working right now. I built that thing in like fucking 2015. Might be due for a few upgrades later. My finger against the power button.
And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably.
Probably. No. No, you're dead. You're so dead. I mean, I did upgrade a few pieces of it. It still has a GTX 970 graphics card. So that's, pretty old from 2014. But it does have a decent power supply and motherboard from like 2017, 2018. And some decent RAM cards. Oof, yeah, that's got some age to it. Yeah. I might replace it with the older graphics card I got from like 3 years ago. I got a 1590 on sale during the holidays for like $300. So I had a 3060 in there before. So I might just swap that into the older one if it burns out.
I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
Nod. Fuck, I need to grab like the fucking old printers and bring this to the electronic scrapper. If Drimsbury is similar in design to Alexandria's, should we assume that electro technology is standard here as well? I would assume so. Oh, one wonders how fearsome this Ayani truly is. Well, she's gonna murder him, so I'm going to assume pretty dangerous. At the moment, Ayani should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. Oh yeah, he's a dead man. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lumo is sweating rather profusely. Whenever we meet an engineer from a distant land, I can't help but wish to introduce them to our friends at the ironworks. Such a firestorm of questions there would be. Oh yeah. Breathe in, breathe out. Tidy Lalafeo. Yeah, she's gonna murder you. Cadaverific, baby.
Our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
Uh-oh, she knows. She knows. She knows already.
Lummel, what did you do?
She knows already. Oh, fuck.
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
Dude, fucking run.
You broke it again?
I'm sorry, again?
How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
What the fuck was that? Jesus fucking Christ, that fucking flip bow. What the hell? Unnecessary flip to do into the bow. Hey, so yeah, I fucking wrecked it. Voice I guess so good. Like, what the fuck was that?
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
She sounds so defeated. She is so fucking defeated.
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're twins. Okay. You know what? That makes more sense since you have like same hair color and pretty much the same outfits. But fuck, god damn it.
Please, don't
Pretty much,
be.
yeah.
We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
Nod.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. Well, you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Oh, about that. You mean the mine on the way here?
Pass through a mine on the way here.
Yeah. I think we just cleared it for you. Indeed, and it should be cleared faster now. I took care of the beasts in one fell swoop.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again?
Hey, rock and roll. What the? Oh god. Oh, that's fucking adorable. The tiny Lalafell cheers are fucking
Leave
adorable.
the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
You'd probably die.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Iyane with her repair work?
Iyane. Okay, so that's a pronounced name. I thought I was close to on pronouncing it. Nod. Oh, right. I'm going to do the finale for Detroit Become Human on Friday. I am on the final chapter, I believe. I made a bunch of terrible anxiety choices last Friday. So I am going to be redoing the entire fucking chapter. At least I think it's the last chapter. And fuck, I need to fix my inventory. Friday, but I really fucking hate that I missed the last Destroy stream, but whatever. Hey, the VOD should be still up there on the Twitch channel. You know, before I schedule it for uploads on YouTube. At least it won't be on YouTube for a bit, because I need to schedule like the uploads again. I used to do 2 a week, but since I have a backlog again, I might just do 3, maybe 4 a week. I put one in mind of another pair of siblings, we know, don't they? Fuck. I need to fucking clear my inventory. I'll be my back. It'll be my background noise while I pour mold and see tomorrow. Do 3 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It'll get your queue down fast. Well, probably. I'm debating on either. I'm debating on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Not sure. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I am Mikhail, and this is Zach. Nod. Accompanying Lumul is Gratia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. Feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of events like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order? The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if I weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. Oh, shit! Right, you have leaven sickness. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day. I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharge ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detective to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as how Lumul managed to break it yet again... I do have this though. Toss them at a sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense nearby aether. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we need to fight them? We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I'd hate for you to be injured while helping us. Nod. Right, I didn't know there was much here, but it's almost 11:30 and I'm exhausted. See you next time. Hopefully I'll be have to check all three streaming schedules. Good night. And no worries, no worries here. This is, like I said, small stream, small hangout, whatever. If you do need help on Final Fantasy XIV and I'm on, let me know. I'll help you burn through some dungeons or hunts. We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? Nod. Nod. I appreciate the help. I'll be here working on the detector while you're away. As much as I should go there, I should clear my inventory a bit. Otherwise I can't complete a quest and... because, you know, I can't get the reward. Yes, I have a shit ton of materia. You know what? Let's make you the housing one. Oh, I actually have a housing one. Let me see. Is it Kaya? Yeah, Kaya. Okay, there's a good amount of inventory for you. Alright, let's reset you. This is easy to again. Trino, I'll always protect you. And I'll protect you. Wait, that's so fucking adorable. Let's get there. You don't see any lightning sprites. No lightning sprites. Ah, there's one. There's two. Stretch. Nice, Sprites. The time to test your tossing arm has arrived. E. E. Take that. Da, 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 da. E. You're back. Were the main sprites? They were this. Just a handful on your route then? Could be worse. So it's important to keep the sea free of them. We're much obliged. Lots of bisque. I should eat dinner soon. Girl, it's taking a while. Being new to say is something. If something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of the town hall. Thankfully, I confirmed she's in no immediate danger. I got the detector running again just now. Hasn't picked up any new signals. There are several diminutive folk about, but none appear to be Kryle. There's one that's spotted her passing through. So many small people. Yo. You're looking a mite lost there, lad. Aught I can help with? I'm looking for a Milala friend of mine. Ever see a woman in a yellow hood? I presume you mean Cryle. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. I can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Bit awkward to strike up a conversation after that. And a bit... It had been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease. Like Miali, I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. I had a touch of melancholy about her, though I wasn't sure why. I don't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. Nod. Who was pondering that canal? Maybe that's why she went that way. You okay, Cryo?
Ah, were you looking for me? I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear?
Nod.
The source and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with. But I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents... It struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place, and the me I could have been.
And now that you have?
I feel even less certain than before.
Yes. Be expected.
Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Either way, Carl, your home is whichever one you're in. Just because you go to the source doesn't mean this place it can't be your home. Just learning more about yourself. Well, learning more about yourself. I guess that's the way I see it. Thank you for listening. I am a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. When I find it, I hope you'll be there. Or we cut the yania of waiting long enough. Let's hurry back. Trifling though it was, I feel that the work we've done has helped me gain a better understanding of Treno. The countless small actions taken by myriad people every day are what make a place what it is after all. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With the old friend escorting him, we can't get himself into too much trouble. I'll just jump us down the stairs into town again, I suppose. Again? What?
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Also, it's so adorable.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Yeah,
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
She's asking questions to ask herself to others.
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
That's
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
That's nice.
Nowhere else you'd rather be.
Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Probably have enough time for one more quest. Grandma used to tell us stories of the Malala homeland all the time. Those the parts where the ocean froze over that's always fascinated me the most. A vast open sea turned to ice? Imagine. Toward trouble. Earlier you said that your brother could get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. But how much trouble is that precisely? I would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated? For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as the events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? Why? I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miali herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. If the Malala arrived in Treno immediately after fleeing the source, I can understand how its mayor might be privy to knowledge of the key, particularly when the mayor is the Malala herself. Alexandria? The kingdom past the mountains? The one that vanished? I'd wonder where you lot came from, but that wasn't my first guess, or my fifth for that matter. I wasn't certain if we should divulge any information concerning the key. But Alexandria's present location is difficult to explain without mentioning it. Fortunately, it turned out for the best. I have a mind to re-establish diplomatic relations with Treno, but it goes without saying that there are logistical challenges given our respective locations. The least of these is that any travel would require passage through Tural. To begin with, I should have to consult with Gassan and the Val Resolve. Fair.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Lieutenant Lalafell.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelter. Repeat, Please proceed to emergency shelters. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
The Doom train?
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
You know of it.
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front.
I was not expecting a train to have a goddamn demon face. Fuck.
In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
Ah.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Treno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Treno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
So, what if we just
a fighter like you two? Keep her safe, will you? Please?
Since they introduced the Doom train, would it be just easier for us to kill it? Nah. Just throw me at it. I'll kill it.
While destroying the Doom train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
Hey, you stole it.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness.
I fought crazier. Trust me, we can handle this. We have no other choice. Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way.
Oh?
There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
Stretching.
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Treno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save a Yane, I'll do whatever it takes.
Hey, it sounds like a plan to me.
Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lummel.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Nod. While it's not our nature to stand idle at a time like this, we should first consider how to best apply our individual skills. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it is Zack. But we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, and thralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There is no telling how many will charge Treno's gate, so we should we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Istol and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Zack, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Nod. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Wait, can I find them? The Doom Train is completely unlike any creature brought before. Not that those weren't terrifying in their own way, but... Listen, if I were you, I'd be thinking about getting out of town right now. You're welcome here with us, but I reckon you'd be safer wherever you came back from. I'ma do what I do best. I'm the best at what I do. What I do isn't very nice. Let's see what people say. Actually, people have actually vanished. The Doom Train crashes into the shelter. Must prepare for the worst. I had to say this when you barely had the chance to enjoy the city, but we really have to leave before the Doom Train gets here. There's only so much that we can do. Oh, new guy's scared. Do not say anything? Ah! Oh, sorry. I thought you were the Doom Train. Not because of anything about you in particular, of course. I'm sure you're not all terrifying murderers. I mean, yes. No. Nothing terrible or murderous about me at all. No one says anything. Thunderous heavens, what are you wandering around here for? I'm glad to get these bits stowed away before I can get to go to town hall myself, but you should run for your life. Can I go past here? Nope. I guess I was being too hopeful. Yeah, look at that. Let's just unlock it and then we'll call it a night. So that next stream, we immediately start off with the Doom Train. Quick, how many coins you got? Toss them all in. We could use all the luck we can get. I am the luck. And I'll always protect you. And I'll protect you. Wait, that's so adorable. I could have gone without a Dawntrail attack today. Well, too bad. Right, the place we're headed is the Bettini Depot. Although Trino has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in the need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bettini? Well, that's your problem. Yeah, fair enough. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Nod. Oh, I did not like it, so I guess we'll call it a night here, because my ass is hurting. Adventurers, if you're still watching, thanks for swinging by. Here's some socials if you want to follow me on any of them. Twitter, Blue Sky, Discord are the ones I'm most active on. YouTube channel where I upload shorts or edit videos when I get to edit them again. VOD channel where I will be scheduling uploads again to start next week? Yeah, next week. Different art when I possibly put up more art. I'll probably put them on Twitter or Blue Sky as well, but on Twitter it'll be probably a different format, just so fucking AI doesn't really get their hands on it. Anyways, adventurers, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. And is there anyone I can raid that I know? No one I know right now. Oh well. Anyways, adventurers, thanks for swinging by. I hope you have a good day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Later.